If you want to learn content strategy, stop. Just drop it. You should not do it. If you're a new content creator, you do not want a content strategy, it's going to be counterproductive. You spending dozens of hours to try to nail something that you're not good at is going to cost you followers and cost you subscribers. If you're not already a big player in your niche, if you don't already understand your niche and the audience within, you're going to ruin everything. Allow me to help you. As the biggest creator in the Airbnb niche, my other account is passing 250,000 subscribers as we speak. And then on TikTok, I'm having explosive growth on dating content, two separate worlds. And I found an intersection on why it's working. And the answer is going to surprise you. The short version of my answer is when I started doing Airbnb content, I didn't have a strategy. And then again, now that I do dating content, I have no clue what I'm doing in a way. And it's serving me so well. So in this video, I'm going to teach you why you don't want a strategy and how you use a no strategy approach to content creation until you figure it out, and then your strategy is just going to hit you in the face. Welcome back, gladiators. My name is Sean Rocky G. I've been doing YouTube content for 6 years. I have built a decent following, and that's what matters. And this, of course, is a new channel. So thank you for subscribing and tuning in. I need to tell you a really cool story about how I got started on YouTube as a content creator. See, I already owned 2 7-figure businesses, right? Doing good as a business owner, but content creation, totally not. My Instagrams have always sucked. But my friend made a statement to another friend on real estate. He's like, you should be buying properties for this reason. I just disagreed. And so I did a video on YouTube about Airbnb and how I don't even own my properties to do Airbnb. And I was opinionated. And I caught some traction on that opinionated video. And because I caught the traction, that informed me that there was a reason why I should maybe do more videos. So I was like, hey guys, hey world, I'm going to do more videos showing you my world, showing you this non-ownership model of Airbnb. Where I succeeded initially, even though my content was terribly low budget, I was using a GoPro and some shitty Rode mic. I was doing all my own editing. The sound and the visuals were terrible. These videos were generally trash. The reason why I did so well over time was that I never asked anything from my audience, and I didn't try to line them up for any 1-2 punch, nothing ever. This allowed me a very clean connection with the audience to learn what they wanted, what they needed, and I was able to become the right creator for the job. I see so many of my students now. I sell a course that does $200,000 a month in sales. And I have students who join my program who've got a bunch of Airbnbs, and then they go and make content, and they're pushing Lambos at people and trying to show up looking cool, and they're making content that is falling flat on their face because they're utilizing what they think to be a content strategy to try to trap people into their content funnel to sell them a course. The end of it is what I mean. They are trying to sell them a course, and that is why they are making content. It gets in the way of content creation. Very much like now with my dating masculinity content that I'm doing on TikTok, I don't know what I want from that community. I'm putting my opinion into the world, I'm interacting with people, I'm engaging with them at a high level, and I'm getting more from them than they are getting from me in a certain way. I get to learn about them, what it is that they react to, what it is that they care about. They tell me their stories, they tell me their opinions. And you know what happened that was really, really cool that I never expected? A couple days ago, I decided, you know what? I should write a book on masculinity. So now I'm writing a book because my experiences on TikTok have informed something that I should be doing. And more is going to come from that. I don't have anything that I want from the audience on TikTok. There's nothing that I think that they could give me. I don't have a webinar to sell. I don't have like a program for them. I don't have anything. And because of that, I'm making authentic content for the purpose of expressing myself and then connecting with them. If you are a new-ish creator and you don't know the entire mechanics of your audience, where their pain points are, what they will purchase, who they're aligning with and why, having a content strategy is going to force a square peg into a round hole. You are going to screw that up because you're not a good enough salesperson yet to force a topic that is inauthentic. In order for you to manufacture a false connection, you need to have a high level of influence. And there are people out there that do it really, really well. You look at people like Ty Lopez, he can just kind of make something happen and then push something out a world of people and sell them stuff. But this isn't good for you at a high level. Eventually, your audience will know that you're just trying to sell them stuff and they won't stick with you. This is bad for your long-term brand. Your integrity, having multiple products that you promote, multiple brands that you promote, you as a personal brand that may touch multiple products, multiple subjects, multiple pillars of content. People are going to need to trust you through all of them, and you need to maintain integrity the whole time. So leading with a sales approach and trying to influence people is exactly the opposite of what you should be doing when you're trying to build anything. And maybe even to your surprise, the way that I built my course program is very anti-sales. I lead with a lot of free content online, and we do all organic marketing. And by that, I just mean I post content and we have organic people show up. They show up in a Facebook group. They talk to other people. They eventually talk to one of my sales guys and they'll buy a course eventually. My point is we don't run any sales ads. We run no ads. We have an 85 to 87% net profit margin on a course program that we're pushing up to $200,000 a month in sales. That's a huge margin because we don't have an ad spend. We don't need one. We've got this high integrity relationship with our audience that if we drop some content, they trust us. In a similar vein, I've dropped some other videos on this channel about how I've done $50,000 webinar sales in just a couple of weeks. No ad spend, just the same. This is where you want to get to. And if you have a strategy in advance, one that you think is going to work, one that's not proven, you're going to ruin any chance of building a true connection with an audience. See, the connection with the audience supersedes anything else. And I promise you that authenticity is going to build a stronger connection than any strategy that you have. See, if you can authentically give value, or if you can authentically entertain people with your content, that's going to be the core of it. Now, if you can embed the fact, like I did in this video, I embedded with you that I teach Airbnb on a different YouTube channel. I embedded with you that I sell a course and that people buy it without me having to run ads. If you look at it through that lens, you can see that I've already embedded a different type of value in this video that you didn't necessarily think you're going to find, which is that I am a creator that teaches Airbnb and I do it well enough that people pay me $200,000 a month to join a program of mine. Now, if you ever wanted to learn Airbnb, you go, oh wait, hold on, there's that guy on YouTube that also teaches content. He said he teaches Airbnb, and I remember that he said he does really well. I didn't have to sell you that, did I? That's called embedding. And that's something that you could get good at eventually, but if you tried to do that today, you'd get caught doing it. You'd just get caught. So instead, you should abandon all the flashy techniques and even all those subtle techniques to build a real connection with your audience and to try to run on integrity. Once you've got a good fabric of what you know you can and cannot do, or will and will not do, because you're trying to defend your audience, when you start to embed your own value in videos, you're not doing it against them. You're doing it because it's good business and you know that they trust you and will buy whatever it is that you sell in the back end because you got their back too. You're creating a synergetic relationship with your content. So please just drop any attempts at strategy for now and really focus on being able to create this connection with the audience. For those of you that watch my other YouTube channel and you're on this video, thank you. And I would love for you to sound off in the comments down below to show people, yes, if you treat people well with content, they'll follow you other places and they'll support you other places. And you can build a real connection because not asking someone for money could lead to a point where you get way more than you could have ever asked from that person. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And as always, I'll see you on the other side.